This is Mickey Mouse Media. Yes, the Constitution is meant to make things work in the country. Okay? The Constitution is meant to direct people to make things work for the people. And every court judgment is meant to interpret the Constitution and to straighten the path of the people. Now, it's unfortunate that in Nigeria, any judgment, any court judgment without a mandate, it does not work. Any court judgment you hear without attaching a mandate, it doesn't work. Experience has taught us this, right? Now, the federal government and the court have all it takes to make the Constitution work for us in the first place. Yes, if the Constitution must work, the federal government know what to do, and the courts also know what to do. Now let's go quickly to Rivers State, where judgment was just passed regarding the election of October 5th, 2024. The local government election that was held that day, for which 23 local government APP candidates entered, has been nullified by the Supreme Court. We all know the issues in Rivers State, of which we cannot go into the details now. Issue of the 27 House members who allegedly decamped, and they say they have abdicated their office. And we have other 3 members who have been running the affairs of the local government of the state. Now, the election has been nullified. Let's focus on this. Now, why this judgment will work is just based on the fact that a mandate was attached to that judgment. It's not just a passive judgment. It's a judgment that was passed and a mandate attached to it. Now, what is this mandate? A mandate was given to the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Accountant General of the Federation to stop monies going to Rivers State. No more allocation until the needful is done. Remember, the same judgment was passed before. Now, that judgment has been reaffirmed again. Now, if you don't give a mandate, if you don't attach a mandate to judgment, the people don't respect the judgment. They don't have anything to bend them to the judgment. Now, what this mandate is here to do is to bend the person to work with the judgment, is to coerce, to force, is to enforce that judgment. Of course, the governor knows that you cannot run a state without money, and our economy, our system has depended on money coming from federal government. So if you will not work with this government, if you not work with this judgment, no money will come to you again. Because of this, everybody will humble. But what about other judgment of the Supreme Court which have not received appropriate response from those who are supposed to implement them? This same country, there was a judgment that emphasizes, that recognizes the autonomy of the local government. That same judgment, nothing has happened to it. The judgment has told the state governors to stay away from local government administration. It was after that judgment that Edo State dissolved their local government council just recently in early January. Ending of December stroke early days of January. Yes, they dissolve. What is happening in Edo State? Why not adding mandate to that judgment nationally, so that any state that is up to dissolving the local government administration, the state now knows that I no go collect allocation anymore. Even though that thing is there, lying dormant, is there, so all these judgments, they are more of passive judgment. If you want to make this judgment active, if you want to make this judgment work, add a very active mandate. Look, any governor that dissolve local government, Accountant General, Central Bank don't pay money going forward. So say that regarding Edo State now. I tell you, 80 local government in Edo State don't have local government chairman. And you know what is involved running local government administration with caretakers. They are not constitutionally elected. They don't have the authority. They don't have the legitimacy. They don't have the vision. They are not there to do the will of the people. Even the voice of the people is silent, because this so-called caretaker is only doing the bidding of the person who put him there. So for this thing to work, to help our democracy, let that judgment have a mandate. even the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, has said this on several occasions, saying state governors should stay away from local government administration. But all of that, where has it amount to? It does not amount to anything, because the judgment has no mandate attached. Look at what will happen in Rivers State. This judgment will work. It will break the governor to his knees. Everything will naturally work. You don't need any police to implement this. Nobody will carry gun, go and say, you know, go enter. On his own, he will just walk. Unless say he has money to push to keep running the state from what they generate from that state. If they don't have money, if they still depend on what is coming from the federal, come on, it must work. I mean, you go do like Lagos that time. You know, when they see the allocation, Lagos was still running. If only it can do like Lagos, wait, that is, if only it's self-sufficient, you know, as a state, then we'll see. But if it's not self-sufficient financially, come on, it must work. So, this is my analysis of this. You drop your opinion and let's see.